Okay, guys, one of the stocks that popped up in my screener here for an extremely oversold was QTTB, and I'm not sure if you guys know about this, but this is these kind of stocks that drop like massive amounts. If you look at the daily chart here, um, everything was going good, but after hours, this is when it had that massive drop here. If you look at the 15-minute chart, it dropped 65% in a matter of minutes. And it doesn't make you no surprise that this is a biotech and medical research. These are the type of companies that do it. They had a drug right here. You can see the shares dropped to new low after alopecia, or however you say that, drug test results. So, you got to look at what's else in the pipeline and all that. And this is what gets tricky. But to make a long story short here, when I look at this chart here, and if I look at my trend reversal strategy, these are the kind of stocks that I look for. We know price is going to come back to the EMA 5, 10, 20, and then sometimes the 50. The 50, let's ignore that one, but we're going to look at the 5, 10, and the 20 here. So if you look at this, and if you look at the EMAs, everything is in a downtrend, right? We know if the EMAs are the upper band support, we know it's a downtrend. And you can see right here, if the EMA 50 is the bottom with all the EMAs stacked upwards, it's an uptrend. You can see how we bounce on the 20, 20, 20. We had this big spike down, hit the 50, and we bounce up. So with this, we started a downtrend. So the only way I trade this is if we get near this green band. That's the only way I would even look to trade it. And then I got to look for, well, if we know price is going to revert to the reversion to the mean, which is your EMAs, I want to look like what is the time distance. Well, we just hit the EMA 5 and practically the 10 here. So we know we are just now going to leave the EMA 5 and all the EMAs on this candle that's going to come down here. But we know that anything that don't touch the EMA 20 in 2 months is long, which is this blue band here. The last time we touched that was 11/12. So it's good to see that we have about 1 month of time difference from that. So but this is how I'm going to look to trade this thing and what I'm liking, or what I'm looking to do. So we know it had a failed drug, this big down move here, where the price is currently at 825. And we look at this ATR4, which is this Keltner channel that's customized to be extremely oversold. Well, this is at 1561. So you can expect price to be, $8, which is going to be about right here on the daily chart, something around here. I would like to see where is this Keltner band that when it drops down, right? I would want to see where does it go. It'll probably go up in here in this region, and so we can expect a really big dead cat bounce. And usually we get that on the first or second day. So if you're looking for those oversold patterns, this is what I like to use. I don't use RSI. I don't. This is the only thing I use. I use the Keltner channels, and then I look for what is your price targets. That's your version of me. But keep in mind, since we just touched the EMA 5, we do not have no time distance. So we are going to be looking for, we can't expect price to just jump all the way up and touch this EMA 5 when it's way back here. It's going to take time for price to fluctuate, for price to get back to what this should be. Now, I don't know, if we look at the analysis, there's nothing. I don't know how valuable or how strong this company. There's no analysts on it. So if you look at the previous thing, I don't trade these kind of stock people because look at the low volume it's had, 90,000. Anything less than a million volume, I usually do tend to stay away from because they're more manipulated. When there's not enough bulls and bears combined, price tends to go manipulated to one side or the other. And that's why you hear these low volume sells off, high volume or big pumps on low volume, which doesn't mean much, right? So this is where price is headed, is right now where this horizontal line is. So we're going to look for a dead cat bounce. As I just want to see how low this is. This Keltner setting is setting at an HO4. It's extremely low, and you can see even with this big down move that kept going down and down, price still hasn't hit it. And you can see with the time distance factor, you see how price comes back to hits the 5 and it hits the 10 and then it keeps rejecting down, because that's your reversion of the mean. And in a downtrend, we're going to keep hitting these levels. So what we want to see is, if we know we're going to hit these levels, prices, way down in this $8 region, you could kind of be like, well, what's the profit to the loss here? Just to this ATR4 is an 87%, but you keep in mind this thing's going to go way down here. So this is definitely one to keep on watch here. Look at the weekly here. You can see on a longer term, we are definitely in a downtrend too. So everything is downtrend. So we have to use our trend reversal strategy, which is look for this green band to be hit. It could be pierced. I personally think give this a day or two. Usually, if it goes down, the second day is your dead cat bounce, or it could be the first day. So it could go down big like it is now, and then have this dead cat bounce that happens. So it really is, but don't try to hold this long term, in my opinion, because one, you're fighting a downtrend. Um, Biotechs are extremely risky. This is usually a low volume stock, so there's not a lot of demand, but I guarantee you there's lots of eyes on it. So that's why you can make now a decent return. Lots of people are going to look to be buying this. So, yeah, just keep this one on watch. I don't know if a lot of people are watching this, so I'm going to talk about it and how I do the trend reversal strategy on the downtrend. And if you guys watch plenty of my videos, I haven't seen much of these kind of plays, so it's good to see. Good to see some. But this is how I would look to trade it, guys. And I hope you guys found value in this. And if you want to know when I do get in or learn more, because someone mentioned this in the community, which is nice because I'd like to see these kind of plays here on the daily and see what's this ATR4 at. So tomorrow I'm going to see when the market opens, what does this green band open at, where's price in relation to it, and kind of see like the upside to that and all that stuff. And then also look at this KDJ. As you can see, the lower the K on the KDJ gets, the more chance you can get that dead cat bounce and reversion to mean. Like right in here, the K got really low, and then you can see price started to move up when it did. So hope you guys found this information valuable. If you guys want to join the Discord, feel free to join. Click the link down below in the YouTube comments below, and in the description, it'll say join the premium Discord. And then when you do join, it'll take you to this free chat landing page. If you want to be a member, just hit day trade alerts, and that'll get you access to the highest service day trades and swing trades for all-time low cost at $12. If you just want swing trades, it's $6. And you can hit server shop or service subscriptions to read about it. And it's cheapest if you subscribe on the computer to save on the iOS fee. But yeah, that's about my conclusion on this. I keep you guys updated on QTTB, and thank you so much for watching. Peace out.